Hi, welcome to C1Risk training. Today we're going to be showing you how to onboard vendors in the platform. Vendors can be onboarded in bulk, either during deployment or at any time you require it. You can either reach out to your account manager or in your platform, just come to the support center and submit a ticket and let us know that you want to bulk onboard your vendors, and we'll provide you with a template to do that. Otherwise, to add vendors, single records, we will find the vendors in the enterprise module in the asset directory. So you can come to your asset directory here and you should be able to toggle two vendors. If you don't see this asset type, this vendor type here, you can come to your administration tab, go to asset types, use your function button to just do lookup. That'll take you to our central repository for asset types, and you can look up the vendor there and just add the asset type. Once you've done that, you can come back to your assets directory, and then you'll see the vendor section there. And now once in that section, you can start to add your vendor records. So what we're going to do again is go back to our function buttons, just click add new. And now we can start adding the information about our vendor. So we can just name them, add a description, and note that we have then a number of different fields here that are available in terms of information that we might want to keep about our vendor. These fields are completely configurable. It's up to you what you decide to have here. And so again, you can work with your account manager to actually set up these records and configure them the way you want to see them, to make sure that you have the information that's germane to your vendor management process. So in this record, we have vendor type, whether it's a public or private institution. That could also be, of course, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, however you want to configure it. We have the status of the vendor, so where they are in the onboarding process. And this is the spend amount for the project potentially, whether there's an NDA in place. Data access, so we can start to add information about what the vendor is actually going to have access to. And note we can have multiple options here. So we just fill these things out to the best of our knowledge, because later on we're going to send a business impact analysis. And then we're going to assign that to a primary contact. This is actually the vendor point of contact, the vendor, the person inside the vendor who's going to be responding to assessments or managing the relationship with your organization. We can add additional contacts if they have multiple people that you want to connect to. And then, of course, the last part here is we do have this downstream link. So we can actually relate this vendor to the specific assets that they're going to be working on so that we know where they actually impact the organization. Now, this doesn't just stand for the business impact analysis. We are going to do that separately, but know you have that option there so you can actually understand where the vendor is going to be connecting with the organization. All right, so once we've done that, we just click save. And now you have your vendor record created and you're ready to go for business impact analysis and security review. That concludes our training for today. Thanks very much.